Good morning, Virgo. Happy Sunday to you. I'm just going to get right into the readings. As I posted on the community page, I am open for same-day readings today up until 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. Okay? This is going to be a reading about your finances and career. Put in the comments, what do you all want me to do readings on today? Okay? Finances and career, Virgo. What's ahead for you in your finances and in your careers? Virgo, finances and career. Learning all you can, okay? Making sure that you buckle down. And I'm not saying you're not at work. Maybe you start learning something different, because it's almost as if you want this new position, or if you want to move forward in the company, like up in the company, you got to learn all you can. Learn stuff that you don't even think you need to know, Virgo, okay? I really feel that this is an opportunity for you we have renewal, reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. It's time to head in a new direction. Clarity on life purpose in your heart. You know what to do. So I feel that the job that you're doing now, kind of like pay attention to what others around you are doing, and kind of make it known that you're interested in learning something new. That person may take off work or something, or may end up being have an illness or something, and you'll be able to do that job because you've really been paying attention. And sometimes if you see somebody doing something long enough, you already pick up on that anyway. You already know how, you already have the gist of what it is that they're doing. So kind of, get in where you fit in, and even where you don't fit in at, just kind of like pay attention and say, wow, I want to learn that, because it's really going to help you. It'll look good on your resume. Those are what they call other duties assigned to you, Virgo. Okay. Virgo, career and finances. So we have here the need to move on, okay, from your current job, seeking more from life than what you are experiencing, like a spiritual quest here, a change in priorities for some of you all. The good that you have always done is going to come back to you. This also is going to welcome in an unexpected inflow of abundance for you, okay? An unexpected inflow of abundance. You're not seeing this money coming in. It's like, wow. You're not seeing it, okay? And this could also mean, an unexpected job coming your way. Maybe you don't see coming. You don't see it. It's like, okay, I'm learning. That's why I'm telling you, learn what you can on your job, because it's going to benefit you in your next endeavor. Because you've been seeking something different, wanting to learn something different. You probably had an inkling, like, I want to learn something different at work. I like what this person is doing. Not to say that I don't like what I'm doing, but I can do both of these jobs. And when you put yourself in that position, it's going to put you into a lead role, because you're so good at what it is that you do that you can do the whole job when somebody's not there. Okay. It's like you're bored where you are at work. Okay. Maybe you're a little bored and you're scratching your head. Like, I could do this shit with my eyes closed. Let me try to learn something different, Finances and career for the earthly Virgo. What's on the dinner table today, you all? I'm cooking Salisbury steak, rice, and corn. What's on your dinner table today? Wise counsel, unity with a spiritual-minded community. Ask the divine for help and trust that answers will come. Compare traditional methods with new ideas to see what's best for you. So you want to go into a situation at work or a new job, wherever, and it's like what is going to come in handy, but what you've learned from those other duties assigned is really going to help. But it's also, you have a creative spirit, a creative mind that's going to help you change some things in your new job or your current job. Okay. Maybe, we can up your pay a little bit and you become a trainer, okay? Do something, because, people are really liking the ideas that you have, that you bring forth, that you bring to the table. And they didn't even have to ask, you volunteered. And that's a good thing. They're seeing that, wow, Virgo has some good ideas. We can incorporate this in our training paperwork for new employees, you know, for new staff members. Okay. And you'll be the one to do it. You'll be the one to set it off. Tell you what I did one time in the hood, you know, the work that I do. I did a training book for my benefit. I'm a visual learner, Virgo, so maybe you are too, and it helps you to put stuff on paper. When you see it, you do better with that. So the process of somebody coming in to fill out an application all the way up until they're approved to move into the apartment was kind of crazy for the way they had trained me for it. So it took me a long time to catch on, but when I finally caught on, the light bulb went off. So every time I learned something new, it's because I put it on paper. You know, I had like a thick book, which I still have to this day. The regional manager said, well, can we use this book in training? I said, yeah. But I brought that book home with me when they fired me. Y'all ain't keeping my motherfucking book. I worked hard at putting this shit together. No. So I still peek in that book every now and again because where I'm at now is still a HUD-based property. So I still peek at it and still use those same notes and things that I put down. Anything could have went wrong during the process of them moving in, income, no income, they had a job, whatever. So put your stuff on paper. It's going to benefit you, but it's also going to benefit somebody else who won't understand the traditional way they put stuff on paper for everybody. Everything is not for everybody. Make it good for you to understand, Virgo, and a lot of other people will pick up on that too. Hey, Virgo. Finances and career. Conflicts caused by others. You know, you're probably at a position right now where you have some opposing opinions about what it is that you're doing, what it is that you're not doing. People are hating on you anyway. It's time to walk away. It's time to find something else because they see you shining, they see you glowing up, and they want a part of it. But nope, it's like I gotta go. I can't do this anymore. Virgo is out. You know, and your spirit is possibly guarding you from this negative energy anyway. You know. You already know that it's time for you to seek other places to work, other employment, where you're going to be appreciated. That's the one thing I asked this new job that I started. I asked him, I said, am I going to have the support from upper management? He said, yes. Of course, he owns the company, you all. And let me tell you, that man is fine. When I say fine, oh my gosh. He is fine. I'm so glad that I won't see him too often because he's in Chicago and I'm not. So we're in two totally different cities. But anyway, wow. The world, a brilliant success. This is the time of joyful accomplishment for you, Virgo, and spiritual enlightenment. Freedom to do whatever you want to be and be proud of yourself. This is you being open. Remember what I said about the training manual? You can create your own training manual, Virgo. You can create your own training materials for you to understand better. When you do a job and they come in and they say, well, this is the way we do it. Of course, you're going to do it their way, but break it down to the point when you get used to it, break it down for you to understand. Like, I can do that, but I can do this, but I can word it differently. I can put this on a paper to where it's going to help me, but also help somebody else because the way they got this shit written down, I can't do it this way. It took me it's much more longer to understand it your way than my way. So set it up the way you can understand it, Virgo, and that's going to help other people too. Okay. Because sometimes it takes people more time to click on to what's going on because of the way stuff is written down, because of the way it's worded. You know, it doesn't have to always be so technical, but you know, we Virgos, but my shit is very, very technical on their paper, but I know what I'm talking about. And it makes it so much more easier for people to pick up. It took me 6 months to pick up the process the way I was trained. And I'm like, and then one day it all fell into place. It all clicked. Okay. Literally, I was sitting there, I was doing something. I said, oh, now I see. It took that long for me to pick up on that job, you know, not because I couldn't do it, but because of the way things were set up when I first got there. Okay. So you do it the way you need to do it, Virgo, the way for you to understand. This is because it's going to make you a brilliant success. You're going to be so much more happier with this. And you are spiritually enlightened to do this, to make things a lot more approachable for people who maybe it was hard for them to pick up on. It's not that you're dumb. It's not that you're stupid. You got to set it up the way that you can understand. All right. Right here, we have working too hard or too many hours, the need for balance and sleep, let others help you, health problems due to some health concerns. So you're the kind of person that does a lot of work. Okay, that's just who you are. But You know, if you're a person that's in charge, even if you're not, you do your part, okay? But allow other people to do theirs. Don't pick up other people's slack. That's where the conflicts are coming from. That's why they slack the fuck out, because they know you're going to pick up. You're going to carry them through. You're going to carry them to closing time. Stop doing it. Okay, Virgo. Sensitive, open-hearted, and experienced. Moody messages regarding your relationships. New emotional experiences. An emotional encounter. How some of you all may have kind of like a hookup at work. Maybe somebody, a work husband or a work wife. Maybe you all just flirt with one another, or there's somebody on the job who possibly likes you. Maybe the feelings is reciprocated. Something like a dreamer. No, a secret admirer. They really like you. You know, they probably bring you a cup of coffee or something like that, or bring you a Danish or you know, something like that. I know one of the guys who I worked with when I first started. He said, "Do you want to go out to dinner? Maybe we can go to Captain D's." I said, "No, thank you." Captain D's. So you may have a couple of admirers on your job, Virgo. We got victory. Okay, we don't have all these cards that won't come out. Okay, wise choices that bring public recognition, promotions, awards, and scholarships. Victory for you, Virgo. Because you set the standard. You set a high standard, and that's a good thing for yourself and for others, because you want everybody to thrive and grow and be a success, not only you, but what you do. When you put stuff on paper, when you set the standards, people are going to follow them. And being inspirational. Okay, ambitious, take the leadership role, step into the spotlight. Okay, public speaking, keeping your eyes on the big picture. Communicate your vision, Virgo. Don't be sensitive to criticism, but communicate your vision. Write it on paper. Like I said, it's important that you understand the job that you're doing, but to you, it's like, how do I make this easier for everybody else to understand? Because I don't understand what the hell is these people are talking about. Set your own standard, Virgo. Set up your own standard of operations. You know, those thick books they give you when you start a job, and I got to read all this shit. What is it that you expect for me to do? Okay. So you can always change. You can always leave stuff the way they have it, but also set something up for you to understand. Like, that's going to be so much more easier for you to do. Okay. And an amazing opportunity is coming your way. Be bold and courageous and optimistic. Now is the time to take action. Do what you're passionate about. Do what you're passionate about. It's an opportunity. It's going to be a bold, ambitious opportunity for you. And you can't say you can't do it, because yes, you can. Even if you don't think you can, go ahead. Okay. Trustworthy. People trust you. People trust your word. Devoted. Someone you can completely trust is you. Okay. So this is something that's coming for you, Virgo, that you don't even see. It's hidden but well-intentioned emotions, a charitable benefactor, seeing a counselor. So people talk to you. That's why I think you're going to be in charge. Some of you all, your ships are really, really coming in fast for you. And you're a speaker, you speak the truth to people, whether they want to hear it or not. That's what makes you out to be a good leader, because you don't let people get away with shit. The strength, the backbone of the company, Virgo. Personal power, assertiveness, portrayed with kindness, compassion that brings about forgiveness, realizing that you're stronger than you knew. And that's why they're going to put you in the leadership position, Virgo, because you deserve to be there. You can plan, organize, lead, and control a business, your family, and other aspects of your life as well. I really do think that whatever's coming your way, Virgo, I'm just being pressed to tell you, I'll make it easier for yourself and others. Still follow their guidelines, yeah, okay, but make it better. Okay, make it easier. Put it in layman's terms, okay? Final message for Virgo. Finances and career. Failing to recognize a magical opportunity, Virgo. You are failing to recognize a magical opportunity. I think that you've got a lot of distractions in your life. You're very discontent at work where you are, possibly even bored. I think I mentioned that earlier. But it's time for you to wake up, shake a tail feather, and get to moving. You can be, wherever it is that you're headed, you're going to make the job so much more easy for yourself and others. And Spirit is about to tap your ass on the shoulder. Wake up, Virgo. Wake up. It's on and popping. Okay? Don't worry about it. Don't think that you can't do this. Don't feel like wherever it is that you're looking at the training, whoever's physically training you, the training materials, say, I can't understand this. I keep having to ask for clarification. I don't know what the hell this shit mean. So it's like, is there an easier way to do this? And once you figure it out, once that aha moment comes to you, Virgo, make it easier to understand. Write that shit on paper. Put it down. And make it easier for other people to understand. And you've pulled off something that a lot of people can't do. But you're analytically led to do that, to make it easier. You get it? Okay? Hope this message resonates.